big Rowan Marshall. How are you?
I'm good.
It's good to see you.
You too. You too.
So, this is a bit limp of me. Here at Red Rooster, we've got a few things. We've got chicken wings, cheesy nuggets, chips, a pineapple fritter. What would you like?
I might go a nugget.
Yeah,
Start off
absolutely.
with.
I've got cheese in them. I'll have one
Yes.
too. Cheers, brother.
Cheers.
You ever cheese your food?
Not really.
Why
No.
not?
I don't know. I've never really thought about choosing food.
Now, I always say on game day, Rowan Marshall, I don't know if you hear, but I always say he's got the best smile in the competition. I've now just seen that best smile with a cheesy nugget poking through it. It's not as good when you see it like that. How do you like it when I say he's got the best smile, or do you not hear it?
I hear that a little bit from supporters, and you're probably the main one that drives it, so
Great.
I appreciate it. Thanks for the support.
That's all right, bro. Do you like the support, or does it annoy you?
It's good.
Okay.
It's good. It's good.
How do you reckon the boys like? What do you think they think of like the nicknames and stuff? Like, I go, he's smooth as Wilk, King of the Bradley Hill, Silver Service from Butler. Is that good?
Yeah.
Or do I need to
it's
dial
good.
that down?
No, the boys really love it. So I think the more you sort of pump up the boys, they'll start, really getting around you, as they do already, but
That's
even
true.
more.
A little bit more.
Even more.
Well, I'm slowly taking over.
Yeah, you
100%.
are. You are.
And you
So
feel
you're there every home game,
Yes.
MC.
Yes.
That's
And
good.
away game.
Yeah.
Not working, just
I haven't seen you.
with a beer in my hand. That's why.
Fair enough.
You're a ruckman, right? I wanted to be a ruckman. Can you see what my first issue would have been?
I'm guessing your height.
Hand size. What, sorry?
Your hand size.
Yeah, because mine are a bit too big, and they said that was an issue. But yes, you're right. Height. So I never really got round to learning the craft. Tell me about it. Like, how do you learn it? Do you start? Did you start as a ruckman as a kid, or?
Yeah, I was always pretty tall as a kid.
Yeah.
But I didn't hit puberty until real late. So I was always a bit pretty tall, and then all the other kids sort of throughout high school sort of had a massive growth spurt, and then I sort of became medium height, and then it wasn't until late when I was sort of year 12 or just out of high school I started growing again. So I was always pretty gangly, a bit of a beanpole. So I think there was one stage I was 198 centimetres and 83 kilos. So eventually I've filled into my body, which has been good, but not always a ruckman. I used to be sort of a gangly back pocket there at stages.
Okay, that would have been problematic.
Yeah, it was tough.
How do you feel when you hear people in the media talk about, let's just say, who's a good example? Okay, Carlton. If you see Paddy Cripps going into the ruck, they say, you do not put your Ferrari through the mud, kind of thing. How do you feel about that? Is it either, because in my head it's either like, that's good because he's respecting the fact that you might get injured and it's a really tough position, or is it a bit of a piss take because it's actually quite offensive?
It is offensive to rucks. No, I think it's, a really unique position. There's not many positions like it on the ground, and it's one of the only positions that walking off the day whether you've beaten your opponent or not, because it's so 1v1. You really prep yourself to come up against your opponent every week, your ruck, but you don't know, every ruck's different. Like, some might follow up better than others, whereas some might get around the ground better than others. So I really enjoy that competitive aspect of playing in the ruck, and I think I enjoy the challenge of coming up against each and every ruckman every week, and each ruckman's going to bring something different. So it's a really special position.
Who's the easiest one to verse? No, seriously.
Probably you, if you'd be out.
Yeah, if I was out there, absolutely. One ACL.
I can't say any. They're all hard.
Now you've got a nickname, the Prospect.
Yeah.
Am I right in saying I always thought that it was because you showed a lot of promise and you're a bit of a prospect? Is it because I think our captain Jack Steele said you're a gang leader? Is that correct?
Yeah. It was. This is so bizarre, but it was back in the day when we used to play Grand Theft Auto. I think it was my first couple of years at the club.
Yeah.
And Blake Acres was always kind of the ringleader. He was my housemate at the time, and all the boys were on GTA online
Yeah.
on PlayStation. We're having a good time, and I always wanted to be. We had sort of had a bit of a bikie gang going, and there were 4 positions, and I always wanted to have the role of being the road captain. But Blake got to delegate the roles, and the worst role was the prospect. So I'd always try put my case forward to becoming the road captain, but he'd always delegate me to the prospect. So I'd always be stitched up with the role of the prospect, and I don't know how it stuck, but it's just stuck ever since.
And what's the role of the prospect on a game?
yeah.
I must have had.
Oh, I can't even remember, to be honest. It was.
But you killed it.
Yeah. It was a good time, but I can't even remember, to be honest.
I'd like to play you on PlayStation. Have you got PlayStation 5?
Yeah, PS5. A few of the boys are playing,
What are we playing?
PGA Golf at the minute, which is good fun.
Is it?
It is. It's really good fun.
What? How does that work? I've played Wii Golf. That's fun.
Yeah. So PGA is a little bit different, obviously, but a few of the boys are on. Dan Butler's on. Ryan Burns is probably the best.
What? But do you just sort of
Yeah, we just play
adjust
and adjust what kind of shot you want to play, and each hole's worth a bit of money, so that's good.
party animals at the Saints playing PGA on PlayStation? Favourite music artist and why?
My favourite music artist. I've been getting into. I never used to be a massive country fan, but I've been getting into a little bit of it lately. So
Pop country or like more actual?
Probably pop country. I love Zach Bryan.
Yeah.
I've been listening to a lot of him and went to his concert when he was over last. So that was good fun.
Yeah, Morgan Wallen.
Yeah,
that kind of vibe.
Yeah, that kind of vibe.
Yeah.
But yeah, I usually just chuck on a Spotify country playlist and whatever comes up.
Have you got your phone on you?
Yeah.
Should we have a look at what you were last playing on Spotify?
All right, this could be interesting.
Yeah. And I'll do the same and we'll go at the same time. Or like one of you go, then I'll go.
All right. So this was playing on the way here. Bit of rap. Might go with another chip.
Yeah, that's good. Okay.
J. Cole.
All right,
What
this
have you
is
got?
playing on the way.
Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix by J.K. Rowling. Read by Stephen Fry.
You were not listening to this on the way
By
here.
Pottermore.
Chapter 1.
Oh, right.
Dudley Dimmitt.
Have you listened
Are
to
you
it?
a big Harry Potter fan?
Yeah. Massive. You?
Back in the day, but not really.
Yeah.
So.
You grow up? Yeah, I'm not there yet.
Yeah.
What's your red flag that you look for, and what is your green flag that you look for in a prospect?
In
Div date.
anything?
Yeah.
I'm choked on that
It's okay.
shit.
You've got time.
My red flag was going to be chewing with your mouth open, but I've clearly just done that.
Eye contact, please, Rowan. You're
Eye
getting a
contact,
bit
so,
nervous.
Someone who's easy to talk to.
Yeah. And red flag?
Someone who chews with their mouth open.
Okay. They're your big ones? Mm-hmm. I like that. It's funny, I'm the same but opposite. So I think that chewing with your mouth open is a really good sign, and then if you're easy to talk to, I don't like it.
Oh,
so
really?
Jack Sinclair and I got on really well. We just sat in
right.
silence. Chewing. It was good.
There you go.
Well, Rob, do you mind if I call you Ro? I've just taken that upon myself. Ro's
Go for
fine.
it. Yeah, Rose fine.
Ro, that's about all. How did you find this date?
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
Great getting to know you better on a personal level.
Yeah.
I think, I've loved having this Red Rooster food in front of me.
Yep.
It's been appealing. And, I've had a great time.
Well, I've had a ball. Thank you for everything you do for me and my club. We love you so much. Thank you, Rowan.
Thanks, Ollie. Appreciate
Second date?
it. Second date.
Cool.
Next week.
Before you go, do you want to try one more thing?
Yeah, I
What do you
might
wanna
try
try?
one of these fritters.
Get it out. Get it out.
Huh?
Kiss me.
Nah. Well done. Thanks.